सच्चिदानंद परब्रह्मा पुरुषोत्तम परमात्मा श्री भगवती समेत श्री भगवते नमः। श्री भगवती समेत श्री भगवते नमः। श्री भगवते नमः।
நேமத்தில் உந்தன் தரிசன தோற்றம் அற்புதமே. நேமத்தில் உன் தரிசன தோற்றம் அற்புதமே. நெஞ்சில் நிறைந்த மனதினில் தோற்றம் ஆனந்தமே. நெஞ்சில் நிறைந்த மனதின் தோற்றம் ஆனந்தமே. அமர்ந்த நிலையில் அதிசய தோற்றம் அற்புதமானந்தமே. அமர்ந்த நிலையில் அதிசய தோற்றம் அற்புதமானந்தமே. அடியவர் கூட்டம் மலை போல் வந்தது ஆனந்தம் அற்புதமே. அடியவர் கூட்டம் மலை போல் வந்தது ஆனந்தம் அற்புதமே. அற்புதமே. ஆனந்தமே. ஆனந்தமே.
ஆனந்தம்
Audio, please. Bhagavan, we can't hear you.
We all love you, Bhagavan.
No, he can hear us. No, we can't.
Do you hear me now?
Yes, Bhagavan.
Yes,
Love you,
okay.
Bhagavan.
Love you all so much. Love you so much. Please sit down. Now, shall we go ahead with the questions?
Yes, Bhagavan.
Yes. Bhagavan, first question. How do we get in touch, be in communion with the Antaryaman constantly? Though we feel the divine inside, how do we know that it is the presence that is guiding us and not our mind? We want clarity on this. And we want Antaryaman to guide us and help us in day-to-day life as well as God realization. Thank you, Bhagavan.
Yes. I can strongly bless you to have a powerful Antaryaman, but for you to be absolutely sure that it is the Antaryaman which is communicating and not your own mind, you have got to become awakened. Awakened is the only solution. You have got to become muktas, enlightened, awakened. Whatever word you want to use, you might use. Yes. The next question.
Thank you, Bhagavan. Second question, Bhagavan. Here in Singapore, we devotees have problems like constant job insecurity, financial instability. With all these fears, how do we bring peace in the inner world? If everything is divine and mind is also part of God's creation, why there is deviation in thinking positive and negative? Suffering is not optional. It is also a part of God's play. How do you accept this, Bhagavan?
Very true, but awakening also is part of the plan of God, and you have got to become awakened. The third question, please. Wait. Let's see how it goes. Third question.
Bhagavan, our third question, Bhagavan. Bhagavan, this is basically from youth. Bhagavan, we want miracles in life, want to be successful in life, and have wonderful relationship in the families. While we are pursuing materialistic success, how far can we go that our moral values are not compromised? Please guide us.
Questions and answers can help you up to a point. The ultimate solution is you must become awakened.
Bhagavan.
Okay. Now what is your problem? If you are ready, I shall awaken you today, now and here.
Yes, Bhagavan, we want it.
Okay. That's the only solution. We can't be going on and asking questions and answers. How long can we go on? All this is only a preparation. The ultimate thing is to become awakened. For centuries, for eons, you are not 30, 40, 50 years old. For millions of years you have been seeking this, janma after janma. And you've got to get there. How long can you continue like this? So your day has come today.
Yes, Bhagavan.
You'll be awakened. In the next 1 hour you'll be awakened. All of you. Finished.
Yes, Bhagavan.
And no more you will be asking these questions. So stop all this. So, just by the way, I would like to know, what is Singapore's population?
4.5, Bhagavan. 4.5 million.
We'll take it as 5 million, which means I would have to awaken 500 people, and then I think these 500 people can transform Singapore. They can awaken the rest of Singapore. How many of you on this hall today?
100, nearly 100.
Oh, almost 1/5 the number that we need.
Yes, Bhagavan.
Okay. Now, have you all understood my teaching for the month of February?
Yes, Bhagavan.
Understood. Okay. Now I shall make a quick revision of the teaching, and then we will begin the process. Now, can you all stay here for the next hour and a half?
Yes, Bhagavan.
Okay. Then we start. Now I'll give you an example and I'll ask you a few questions, and then let me see if you qualify. Now, assume there is a television set, a nice television set, which is your consciousness. And the television set is connected to a DVD player, and the DVD player is your mind. And the DVD player in turn is connected to a power source, a plug point through which the current flows, which we call the Diksha. But the power has to come from some hydroelectric project or some nuclear plant, some source of power. What is that?
That's you. Higher consciousness. Divine grace.
No. No. You won't get it then. That is Amma Bhagavan.
That is
You are the power source. Huh? Yes. I'm going to do it now. Amma and Bhagavan are going to do it now.
Yes.
What are you talking about? Some divine source, something?
Yes, Bhagavan, it's you. It's you.
So, now we have the television set, which is your consciousness. We have the DVD player, which is your mind. We have the wire bringing in the power supply, the Diksha. And we have the source of the power, Amma Bhagavan. There is something missing in this whole setup. What is missing? Only if you answer this, I shall give you mukti. What is missing?
No, it is not missing.
What is missing?
Surrender.
Surrender? No, no. Talk technically.
DVD. The DVD.
Yes, somebody got it. The DVD is what is missing. Now, what is the DVD? If the television set is consciousness, DVD player is the mind, what is the DVD?
Diksha.
It is
No.
Teaching.
Yes, somebody got it. Okay. The DVD is the teaching.
Teaching.
So now first we'll get ready the DVD and then we'll upload the DVD. So listen carefully, because unless the DVD is correct, you won't get it. And if the uploading is not correct, you won't get it. And other things are there, like for example, you must not do backbiting, there must not be ingratitude in you, you must not form groupism. If you don't do all those things, then this evening you're going to go back home fully awakened in Singapore. So now, but listen carefully to the teaching. Already I've spoken in the month of February and I hope you understood it, but then we have got to revise it now before we upload it. Once uploaded, the switch will be put on and it's all over. Now the first teaching is your thoughts are not your thoughts. You got to understand that like the atmosphere which is there, which we breathe in and breathe out. And somebody else breathes the same air and again breathes out. So it keeps circulating among people, among animals, among plants, and it gets recycled. And that's been going on for millions of years. The same air was once breathed by Lord Buddha, once by Christ, once by all the great ones, the dinosaurs, all creatures that ever walked on this planet. So but the same air has been recycled. In much the same way, thoughts have been there from time immemorial, and they've been recycled from individual to individual, from time to time. So they've been recycled. We have what's called the Agni Chakra here, through which thoughts enter, and there's a thing called the Bindu at the back of the head, through which it is transmitted. So the brain is a recycling instrument, keeps on recycling thoughts, but thoughts themselves are very, very old, and it's a common pool from which we draw. Like the common pool, the atmosphere is from which we draw. There's a common pool of thoughts. You might call it the thought sphere, from which we draw and we give back, recycle it and we give back. With that being the case, how could you say they are your thoughts? The atmosphere which you breathe in, you cannot say it's my air. Just air which you're breathing in and breathing out. The same way, it's just thoughts. You're taking it in and giving it out. They're not your thoughts. The next thing, the mind. There's only one mind, and that mind is an ancient mind. Now what is this one mind? With all of you there, the 100-odd people that are there, if you were to look into your minds, you will see at the core of your mind is fear. There's nothing but fear. The object of fear could be different. That does not matter. But the core is fear. And there's conflict in every mind. And every mind goes back to the past or projects into the future. The same thing. There is craving. There is jealousy, there's anger, there's hatred, there's lust, what not. Everything is there in every mind. Because like sugar, whether sugar is in India or in America or Russia, sugar is sugar, it has the same qualities. Same specific gravity, same specific heat, the same kind of taste, with the same kind of sugar. Similarly, the mind has the same qualities. That is how it is structured. So there's only one mind. And therefore, You cannot say it is your mind. If somebody is having tuberculosis here, tuberculosis there, tuberculosis there. You cannot say my tuberculosis, her tuberculosis, his tuberculosis. Tuberculosis is tuberculosis. Very much the same way the mind is a disease. It is there, that's all. It is not my disease or your disease. It is the human disease. The mind is a disease actually. And you are going to be free of it this evening. Next. It's very ancient. You take the most ancient man, when there's no big difference. He too had fear at the core. And then he too had craving, he too had problems. Now, for example, the core was fear, and the fear was fear of the tiger or the lion, or what's going to happen to him, whether he's going to be trampled upon by some wild elephant. Those were his fears. Your fears are, as you mentioned earlier, jobs, share market, real estate, whatnot, the child's education, the daughter's wedding. So these are your fears. The objects have changed because of the times, but then fear remains. And he had desires like you. He had desire for a big spear, and you have desires for a car or a bungalow or a job. And then he had jealousy. He used to compare his spear with the other man's spear, and you compare your car or your house or your job with the other man. So the same thing is there. Only the objects have changed because of the times, but the same fear, the same anger, the same jealousy, the same hatred, everything same, the same worrying. So this mind is very, very ancient. So if it is the one mind and the ancient mind, then how do you say it is your mind? Obviously it is not your mind. Then we move on to the body. Here again, it's just the one body, and it is ancient body. All of you have the same kind of lungs, kidneys, liver. All of you have a heart, a liver, a kidney. All of you have a brain, the same eyes, the same nose, the same ears. You're not